How you doing, my ride and die supporters? I just hope you all are doing so well. It's your girl Casey McDaniel coming to you in this video. I want to give a shout out to Taylor Mix for You. I love your commentary and your message that you try to bring to your subscribers and also to what's taking place with some of us R. Kelly woman supporters. You neutral. I don't know what team you on, but you're neutral. And you keep it a buck. I get it. And I seen it when it was coming this way. I seen it. I ain't see all of it, but I seen what you're saying. Now, I try to look at people that came into this fight against the injustice being done to Robert Sylvester Kelly. Woo! It's so much to say, and I don't even know if I got enough time on this video to say it. But I try to, bring some things to the light about people who were coming on the team. And we've been going on this fight for like 2 years now, since his incarceration. We've been fighting against the injustice. I'm saying injustice because it is some injustice being done to Robert Sylvester Kelly. Nobody knows nobody heard his story, what really took place, but we're fighting because there is some rights of his that have been violated. And a lot of holes are in the stories of some of the victims, and a lot of people are really undecided. They really don't know. They're not sure. So they ain't picking sides of who is for Kels and who are for the victims, the alleged victims. Anyway, let's say alleged, because we don't know if all of these women were telling the truth or everything they said is the truth. But I'm just saying that the real supporters and those who really care about Robert Sylvester Kelly in his situation right now, and knowing his story and knowing things about him, as far as him having a learning disability, I would say, and some of the things that took place as far as these women groups that came up to come against him for saying he was mistreating women, abusing women, locking women in basements and tying them up, hog tying his wife and beating her and all that other things, all those things that were said about him. Let's put it that way. I'm kind of tired because I do in this video why this stuff was on my heart today, and I just got in from work, so I don't want to, throw anybody off track with where I'm going with TaylorMix4U. And I thank God for her. And I thank God for the message that she do bring in her animated content. So I'm just going to say like this. Her going at DJ Tyson and Debowski. These two brothers. Well, I wouldn't even say brothers. These two men that are trying to be the frontline men for the fight against injustice and being R. Kelly supporters. Okay. Now, I try to see the good in everybody. But some of the things that I have seen them do is not so good. Okay? Not so good. If you're going to go on the front line for a man that's fighting against some serious charges right now, you're going to put your best forward. For one, you're going to bring your education. Two, you're going to have a career behind you. 3, you're going to respect women. And 4, you're going to promote and support his defense fund. Those are the 4 things that I pointed out. And if you go on Taylor Mix video, her last video she just uploaded on counseling those two, Dabowski and DJ Tyson, I just broke it down to you in those 4 elements. 1, you're going to have an education. 2, you're going to have a career behind you. So you're not coming in this for no hustle or money game or just to take, get what you can get out of it. Because right now that's what's in season, and any topic on R. Kelly, it's hot. And especially if you see men on a platform talking in defense for R. Kelly, it's hot. R. Kelly, everybody loves R. Kelly's music. But what about the man, Robert Sylvester Kelly? That is the man right now who's fighting for his life in prison for some serious charges against women. What he has supposedly allegedly done to these women. I don't believe they stories. Majority of them, I don't believe they stories. I didn't even watch the docu-series. I saw snippets of it only, but I don't believe they stories because I always loved the man behind the music. I love his music. He's a very talented, gifted man. But being that I love the man behind the music, I want to bring my best forward so he can see that in me and also in himself. I don't know if everybody's going to get this. So when somebody's on Robert Sylvester Kelly's team, you want to work on the things that he may be lacking in and why he is now incarcerated. Especially as being a woman and the woman that he sings about in his songs, the great love that he have for his women and especially his women fans, you want to come to Robert with your best right now. You don't want to come to him ratchet, thuggish, or doing or being, acting out criminal behavior. That's not loving Robert Sylvester Kelly. Okay? When you want to represent a man right now who is against the things he is against, you want to bring your best. It's just like when you come before God, you want to clean up yourself. You want to put your best forward. Okay? So, I really understand what my sister TaylorMix4U is coming from, the places she's coming from when she's talking against what she see in these 2 men that call themselves supporters for Robert Sylvester Kelly. What they have demonstrated to Robert Sylvester Kelly was pure hate. Their disrespect towards women. They acting out this thuggish, ghetto, ratchet lifestyle and criminal behavior that they have. That's not love. That's not what Robert Sylvester Kelly is about. You understand what I'm saying? You going somewhere with me with this? That's not love. When you sitting on a platform, on a public platform, to represent him in his trial right now and what he's going through right now, and you put in this kind of behavior in front of those who are watching, yeah, that's him. Look at the kind of people that support Robert Sylvester Kelly. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They're watching. And when I sat up here and I cried in tears when I heard so-called DJ Tyson say, "Oh, Bruce is a crackhead and he's a this that he." I'm not gonna say this that and the other. I say that only when I'm lost with words I want to really use. He's not worthy of our prayers. He's not worthy of giving any kind of monetary support to help his brother because of what he said about his brother. And I also made that clear in a video. Why isn't he worthy? Why isn't he given a chance to repay his brother for what he's done wrong to his brother? But we gave DJ Tyson a chance when he sat and slandered someone who has done nothing to him at all. Robert Sylvester Kelly don't even know DJ Tyson. Okay? He's from the city of Chicago. That's his place where he's from. That's where he was born. But he don't know no DJ Tyson. But DJ Tyson got on his public platform on social media and slandered Robert Sylvester Kelly. But when he realized that the YouTube had people had platforms that was in support for Robert Sylvester Kelly and were able to, capitalize from Super Chat and Cash App, he switched up and said, "Oh, let me go over there. I'm going to be a supporter for Robert Sylvester Kelly. There's some stupid women out there and lonely and desperate or whatever. And I'm going to go there and I'm going to play like I'm a ride hard for Robert Sylvester Kelly. And I'm going to make me some cha-ching." Okay? And a lot of women came to me, whether people know it or not, for my help.